everyone. So today I wanted to come on and do a little video about something that has always bothered me about the Star Stable community, mostly because I have not had an issue with this with other games that I have had with playing Star Stable, and that is the prejudice of other players who feel that Star Stable is not meant for adults and that adults should not be playing Star Stable. And I'm here to express my opinion that the game is not made just for kids, just like there are games that are made for mature players that are not that don't disallow kids to play. So it doesn't really matter what age we are, and I hate to tell you, ones that think that there are no adults on here or that adults on Star Stable are a rare thing, because you're way off. You would be surprised at the size of the community of adult players of Star Stable. In my course of playing this game, I have actually met not really met in person, but spoke to in the game to a woman that was 80 years old and she was playing. So I don't know why you kids, and it's the kids that do this. I don't know if they're teenagers or preteens or what the ages are of the ones who have this judgmental mentality. But it's really not anyone's place to worry about how old a player is that plays any of these games. It has no bearing on you. If you don't feel comfortable with it, that's not our fault. And it doesn't mean that we don't have a right to be here. This game is geared to people who love horses. That's what this game is. It's not about being a kid. It's not about being an adult. It's none of that. It is simply about enjoying horses. And I'm sorry, but there's no age restriction on loving horses. There just isn't. And trying to say that, that because somebody is not a kid anymore, that they don't have a right to play Star Stable is very narrow-minded. And judgmental, and you will find out as you get older that it's not legit. It's really not a legit way to think about things like that. How many of you kids actually watch R-rated movies? Okay, well, those aren't meant for you. Oh my gosh. So no, you shouldn't be watching those. Is it going to stop you from watching them? No. It's not your place to tell people that someone's too old to play a game. Nobody's ever too old to play a game. Are you jealous because we have more money and we can afford to pay for the things we want? We don't have to ask somebody? I don't know. I don't know where the resentment and the attitude comes from. But I actually was watching TV last night and had somebody on Discord actually do a call. I wasn't sure who they were, so I figured, could be a wrong number, could be somebody I haven't spoken to in a while that wanted to say hi or whatever. And I didn't recognize the person's Discord name. So I answered it, and this person asked if they knew me from Star Stable or from Roblox. Well, I don't play Roblox. So I knew it wasn't Roblox, so I said SSO. And then, but they wouldn't, they wouldn't talk. They would only type. They wanted me to talk. I'm used to playing HI3, so I keep holding the button down. But anyway, And so they got really rude and started saying, well, you're this age and blah, blah, blah. And it's, who cares? Who cares what age I am? Really, what does it matter? How old I am or how young I am or whatever. Age is a number. That's all that is. It's just a number, guys. And there are entire clubs on this game that are made of adults. They don't want the kids in there because there's less drama. So, it just is what it is. Now, I don't know if kids are getting nasty about the age thing because they resent not being allowed in some of these clubs. I don't know. I don't know why, this person, felt the need to contact me and literally attack me and tell me that, they wish I would die from COVID. Who is this? And then to make matters worse, they just turn around, they unfriend me or block me so that I couldn't respond. It's like, come on. Really? You're going to make accusations like that, you're going to say stuff like that, and then you're going to just make it so the person can't respond? That's pretty brave. Very brave of you. But anyways, just keep in mind as you're playing these things, I don't like the kind of games where you go in and you have to kill people and fight and all that stuff. I don't like those kind of games. It's not. I'm not good at them. I just get too tense when I play them. I play games that are more relaxing, like this. That are more involved with things I like, which is horses, which is why I play so many horse games. So let's be a little less judgmental, people. Nobody's hurting you. I mean, the main character in the game is a girl, but most of you must know that there are boys that play this game, and there are men that play this game, because I've met someone here also. So who is anybody to tell anybody whether they can or cannot play a game? It's nobody's place to do that. We're allowed to play whatever we want to play. It's not like we're playing, like some preschool game or something where, we're learning our ABCs, and even if somebody was, maybe they need to learn to read. Maybe they never had the opportunity. Who is anybody to judge anybody? I have a right. This is a free world. I have a right to play whatever game I want to play. I don't care if I'm 100 years old. I have a right to play what I want to play. And you don't have a right to tell me I can't. It's that simple. That's not fair. I mean, what is the name of that game? I can't think of it right now, but there's a game that all these kids are playing, and it's a gory game, and it's ripping the spine out of the characters and stuff like that. I can't think of the name of it, but anyways, I wish I could think of it. But anyways, that was a game that was for like 17 or 18 and up, and all these kids were playing it. So what's the difference? Honestly, if you're going to be so stuck on age things, then all of you kids that are under 18 or 17, whatever the mature rating is on movies now, all you kids that are underage on these movies, you better stop watching them. If a movie's rated for just G or it's for mature audiences, make sure that you fit that category. If you're going to be that judgmental, then you need to be following your own rules. If you're going to tell me that we're not okay, that adults can't play this game because it's a kid's game, it's not just for kids. It is not just for kids. I had horses when I was younger. I had 5 horses. They lived on my property. I got up every morning and looked out my window and saw those horses out there, and I can no longer ride due to a health issue. And this is my horse world now. And what right are you to try to take that away from me? What right do you have to try to take that away from me? or anybody else for that matter, even if there is no health issue. We have a right to like to play games with horses. It does not mean that we're trying to, molest some kid or something. We're just here. In fact, the members that I've had in my clubs all know that myself and my friend Rose, we protect them. That's what we did. We had our club, and we had kids in our clubs, and we had them in there to protect them from other people, and we knew of people that they needed to be careful of, and we protected those kids. They were like our own. So I don't know, it just really just bothers me that somebody thinks that they have a right to criticize somebody who's playing a game because in their mind that person's too old. You're never too old to play games. Never. And this is a good game. It's got good graphics. I don't play it as much as I used to because our club has not been very active, and that was mostly what I was on it for. But think about it before you're rude to people, before you're judgmental with others. Does it really matter how old somebody is if they're in a game? Honestly, does it really matter? I don't think it does. And if it's not okay for the older people to be in the game, is it okay for the littler ones? What about the little ones? You've got 5 and 6-year-old kids in here. Do you guys worry about that when you're in the chat swearing and talking filthy? No. This game is not just for you. It's for everybody. So let's keep the judgmental attitudes away. Let's just, embrace each other as all having something in common. We all have this in common. Apparently, we're here because we like horses. I don't know anybody on this game who does not have a passion for horses. I don't know, guys, but I hope this helps some people understand and think maybe a little bit about what they're saying to other people and about other people. Let's not be rude. There's enough nastiness going on in the world. We really don't want it or need it in our games. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next video. Bye.